Storm clouds are building above the timberline.
Alright, we got some new equipment, but not new to America and new to the world. It's military equipment we're using, and we're gonna take this Italian military pouch, go over it. It's a wonderful haversack, and I'm gonna show you what that looks like. And I got a bedroll with a shelter, blanket, and Italian Navy hammock on the back here. I'm going to show you how to use it in order to keep insulated and stay warm in this cold weather. And there's a few other things like the buck, pack light, skinners. We're going to go over that, knife, and a couple more things, so stick with me. Alright, so we got us a pile of walnut cut down here, these logs, and we're going to make a shelter with this. I'll show you a nice shelter with that new design I came up with these straps. All this is a bedroll tied with paracord, clove hitch on each side, wrap it around and then tie your strap. This is an old gun sling for Mose Nagant. So you got to use the Ys. Here's a Y. We're going to use it what we got around here, which is this tree right here. Shove that down in. Come over here, and we got Ys cut right there. We'll just use what we have. If you ever seen this done, I'll get you closer. You just jam the Ys together, and there's no cord, no nothing to tie it fast. Alright, here we got Y, and we'll just take the other Y right here below. If you can see it, you just jam it in there. See, them Ys hold their own. So it holds the cross piece. I hope you got a good view of it. There you go. Okay, here's this auger. It goes with the multi-flame tool. Just get it going. Start it without the auger. Just use your hand. Spin the first part. This is walnut, so it's a good hard wood, and I'm not having any trouble getting through it. If you're wondering how it works, you probably want to back it off once you get halfway through. Make sure there's no wood shavings slowing you down, and just spin it back down. That's the 7/8 bit, and it's going right down in. And we're just going to drill a hole below here. Now this part Glenn thought of for a raised bed. Okay, now that we got the bottom hole drilled, we're going to make a nice stake to go in. So you just hold it up to the hole for about the size that you need. Cut yourself a stake. You want it fairly flat so it nestles in there good. And probably about that right there. And we'll hold them over, pound it in. Now we're at the hole. Okay, I got this shelter set up here, and I just used the Ys like I showed you, and used nature, put it in the crotch of that tree and lashed it, but you can see different areas where the tie downs are. Having them a foot to a foot and a half from the end on that 9-foot tarp really makes a difference. And you can tie off the middle for the extra space on a tree like that. But a big difference to have the extra tie downs to go around the tree. And I could even make that even tighter if I felt like it here. But it's set up quick for a night. You gotta get some browse, bed, and finish the rest. But I'll show you the stuff here before it gets dark. Alright, I'm gonna show you what I got on here. Nice set of gaiters. I picked them up at Coleman's. They have the leather on the side. Nice strap for solid, good thick wool. Okay. So we got this Italian navy hammock, and it has 3 grommets on each side, 1 in each corner and 2 in the middle. And I want to show you that later. Here's the Italian military bag, and it has leather straps, metal hinges, metal latches there, and a nice canvas strap. It's adjustable, really easy to adjust. It has a leather flaps inside. You can tighten it, cinch it shut. I'm gonna go through here, show you these pouches. There's a pouch right here. You can put smaller stuff in. Like here I put my ferrocerium rod. Smaller pouches in these little spaces to put files, chisel, whatever you want to use. But here is Packlite Buck, the Buck Packlite Skinner, and it is light. It's about 2 ounces. It's a little less than 6 inches. It's about the size of Nesmic's knife actually, and the blade is a similar curve around the top. So I really appreciate this knife. It's good high carbon steel. It's 420 high carbon steel, very sharp knife, and the handle is easy enough to grip with the thin, or you could wrap paracord around it. There's like 4 different ways or more to wrap paracord I've seen. And it's a very comfortable knife to use. Easy knife to skin out game when you're in the mountain. So I thought I'd show you that Packlite Skinner. There it is, the Buck Packlite Skinner. But this Italian hammock, we're going to do more with that. Trust me. And here are them gaiters. They're nice thick wool. They're real comfortable when you're walking in this heavy snow. And if you had crypons spikes on the bottom, you could be protected with that leather on the side. Originally mountain climbers and people of old used it to protect their legs. So here we are. I thought I'd show you a few things. Okay, here we have a cedar, and that makes good fire starter. So we're gonna head down the base of it and take all this loose stuff right here. See if we can get a pile of this loose stuff. Real thin fibers that are dried out from the wind.